Hey, Anthropomorphic Nerd here today, and today we're going to be blind reacting to the failure of the RainFurrest, posted by internet historian, and the person who recommended that I blind react to this recommended it a long time ago, or at least what I feel was a long time ago. It was like a couple months ago. Well, no, it was more like 8 months ago. I'm really bad with time, so I haven't really checked it in a while. But the person who recommended this to me was called Joe Crazy, and thanks for recommending this. I really should have gotten around to this sooner, and I kind of wanted to, but, you know, time kind of messed me up, and everything like that. So, yeah, there have been a couple changes since my last video. I got a new microphone, not like my Audio-Technica, which was just a plug-in mic. This one's not a plug-in anymore. It's actually a XLR cable microphone. So yeah, that's something new. Get a better feel of my actual voice, my vocal pattern and stuff like that. I guess that would work. This is really short. It's only 7 minutes long. It's supposed to be a type of documentary kinda type thing. I don't really know anything about it. All I know is it's about like anthropomorphic furry convention that happened, and it's a failure because something happened at it which just made it awful. And he wanted me to blind react to this because I guess there's like something in it that might be shocking or confusing, or they just want to see what I think about this. Now this is my one of like 3 that I have lined up. I also got a haircut, if you didn't realize. So that's like one of the 3 things I have lined up for that's a joke. For now, I'm getting to those, and I'm saying in this one because this is gonna be the first one I'm gonna mention. I'm not gonna say it in the other ones because what would even be the point? I'm just gonna get right into blind reaction like I'm gonna do right now. So with that being said, I'm going to start it off in 3, 2, 1, play.
Where are we?
We're at RainFurrest.
Where are we?
We're at RainFurrest.
Yep.
In September 2015, a group of furries came together with a brilliant idea.
Okay.
RainFurrest.
RainFurrest.
A convention for and by furries.
Like
This
any convention.
is their story.
And I'm just bringing in all the dirty laundry here, so you guys are lucky, and I'm probably going to ask you to not post that video, mister.
RainFurrest is the
Okay.
reverse of DashCon. Where DashCon was a disaster caused by its organizers, RainFurrest was a disaster caused by its attendees.
What'd they do?
I am absolutely sure there is no truth to the rumor that RainFurrest is under an evil curse. I am... And with that, it is my pleasure to...
Was this guy like 40 and dressed like a Boy Scout? 2015 was like 6 years
It all
ago.
started with a talent contest.
Ow.
That went okay.
The fuck?
But as the night went on,
Wait,
some
what?
started to get absolutely trashed.
Like most conventions, people get trashed all the time. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I can see the excess amount. Yeah, okay.
A few hours later, the destruction had begun. Somebody had deliberately loosened the bolt on one of these toilets.
Why?
So that when the next person flushed, water flooded everywhere.
You got-
2.5 inches deep.
you got those
An emergency
furry
plumber was
haters.
quickly on the scene, but the damage was already done. Water had leaked through the floor and onto the basement servers below.
Damn, that is a
Meanwhile,
lot
Staff and
of
security
water.
were threatening to throw out some of the guests. They had disabled the fire alarm so they could hotbox their room.
Oh my.
Obviously, there are reasons not to do that.
Who does that in a fursuit? Wouldn't that be like
Down at the hot tub, someone took
choking
all
yourself?
of these towels and threw them into the spa, but not before rolling up towels and stuffing them directly into the pump, causing thousands of dollars in damage.
Okay. Just furries being stupid. People can be stupid and no one cares about that. That's what we got YouTube for.
And they stepped it up a notch from DashCon, from going number 1 in the ball pit to going number 2 in the swimming pool.
Okay, that's a little fucked up.
Back at the bathroom, there were rumors that someone had drilled a glory hole into one of the stalls, although this wasn't confirmed. But what was confirmed was a haul of over 2,000 nitrous oxide canisters, just laying around in rooms and hallways. But that was just the start of the drug problem.
Do they?
First, a couple of guys overindulge in mushrooms and need an ambulance. Then a staff member gets arrested for sexual assault.
Okay.
Then someone else is arrested for regular assault. A few others drank too much and needed a second ambulance. And on the other side of the car park, 2 more people are being arrested, one for drug possession and the other for dealing.
They're taking us to the pound, my friend. That is not cool.
You have these guys roaming the halls.
That is even worse.
They call it crinkling. After the noise it makes when they walk around. And yes, some of these diapers are full.
Aw, man,
the
you
other
guys
guests weren't too pleased.
They're making the culture
later on, they're just throwing
sound worse
food
than
and
it
diapers
is.
in the gardens and stairwells.
This
They
is
were
why people
behaving
hate
like
furries, because they get a bad
animals.
rep wherever they go.
One thing that's important is we do ask that you guys all be really good back to the hotel. You know the elevator buttons? You really don't have to use your foot. Just on the wall.
A few hours later.
Why? What was the what?
Put your pants on and stop breaking shit!
But that wasn't the end
Okay.
of it.
There was an incident with diapers being found on people's cars.
The hotel was left in ruins.
4 to 6 weeks later.
The Hilton submitted a letter listing all of the reasons RainFurrest would not be allowed at their venue from now on.
See above.
The hotel damage was more than all of the other cons combined that year. But it wasn't just the damages. RainFurrest was insured and had over 150 grand in the bank to pay for it all. RainFurrest was just so toxic that they said, no thank you, take the money elsewhere.
Please,
but that left them with a rather large problem.
You know,
because big hotel chains talk. Hilton talks to Sheraton, talks to Marriott, talks to Holiday Inn,
and
talks
this is
to
how
Hyatt,
this is how it
talks to
happens.
Best Western.
It just
but there's
keeps
more.
going around
Someone
and
was
around.
sending
And
detailed letters to nearby venues, warning them why they shouldn't host the next RainFurrest. Soon, there isn't one hotel in Seattle that has a convention center willing to host them.
No other hotel this side of the state wanted to take us from Seattle to Bellingham.
What's interesting is
Damn.
that the organizers knew who was sending the letters.
These are the things that were talked about in that letter, and you're pretty much the only person who could have known that. Yeah, in my heart of hearts, I know who it is. Lean's motive and opportunity around, and it pisses me off.
In case you missed that, what he's saying is, whoever sent the letters was the same person who was putting diapers on these cars. Running low on options, they started to look further outside of the city. They managed to find a venue in Spokane that was willing to give them a shot. But by February, none of that mattered. The diaper-wearing saboteur had sent out another letter, and Spokane backed out. So RainFurrest 2016 was cancelled. And that's the story of RainFurrest.
yeah, it sounds pretty bad.
So far. Unlike DashCon, RainFurrest is coming back. And RainFurrest 2017 promises to be bigger and better than ever.
RF 2017, they're bringing it back! They're bringing it back! Yes! Oh, so many memories! So many memories!
Oops, never mind. As I was editing this, this happened. So it's cancelled forever.
Yeah.
Bye.
I had a feeling. It was like, I had a
One last
feeling,
thing.
because...
A couple months ago, I made a video called Balloon Boy, The Untold Story. Soon after, Richard Heaney got in touch.
Here it is, right?
For a follow-up to this story, check out my second channel, Incognito Mode.
What? Why the hell did I just watch that? not the whole episode, but that ending part. That kind of was weird. Okay, so I can already tell what y'all wanted. You wanted me to feel bad for being a furry, didn't you? Or, well, not really that, but you wanted me to feel shocked at what can happen. Like, I have never been to a furry convention before, so I can't really afford to throw stones or anything like that in this situation. Yeah, it was bad. It probably would never happen at Anthrocon or anything else, like one of those bigger ones. But it's just a gathering that kind of was not as exceptional as they had anticipated it to be. Or it just turned out wrong in so many ways. Until they just couldn't bring it back. He actually had me there for a second, like Anthrocon 2017. I was like, oh, maybe I should just look this up to see if it's still running. But no, it's dead forever. But it's not like that's the only furry convention. It's just the one that goes down in history as the worst ever. Even so that it gets this little internet historian video on it. So I thank Joe Crazy for showing me this. I don't really know what he wanted me... And I hope it's a he. I don't really know any woman named Joe, but, you know, I really don't know what he actually wanted me to say or do. I was defending them a bit at the beginning until, you know, shit went down and it just turned out to be not as anticipated. But there's nothing really else in the video. This stuff happens. Not really. Yeah, it was mainly all their fault, and it just turned out to be a big stereotype for what furries are and why people don't like them. And that's not really the reason. The reason is more so that they're just weird. They stand out, and they're just something people don't want to get close to because they feel that it's just not natural, which it isn't, and that's okay because that's what makes us unique and stuff like that. So I think I basically covered everything I wanted to cover in the video. I don't really have anything else to say, so I'm just going to leave this episode here, and I'm going to do my other blind reactions right now, after I finish this. So I'll leave it to my outro. Made sure not to make this video too long. And if you have anything to say in the comments, put it down. Finally getting around to finishing up all these blind reactions people recommended of me. And I'll see you in the next video. So, bye.